United States, Iran talks have opened in Oman even as warships patrol nearby waters. New sanctions bite. And both sides draw sharp red lines over missiles and regional power. Amid reports that a senior US military commander was present on the sidelines of the talks, Iran has moved quickly to issue a pointed public reaction. Foreign Minister Abbas said Iran firmly stated to mediators that the presence of any uniformed American military official at the venue was politically unacceptable. He stressed that Iran's ballistic missiles and wider regional activities were never agreed as items on the negotiation agenda and will not be discussed. Araghchi underlined that, from Tehran's perspective, the talks are solely and narrowly focused on the nuclear file in its dealings with Washington. He repeated that if Iranian territory is attacked, Iran will respond by striking US bases and assets across the region, regardless of ongoing diplomacy.
Yesterday's negotiations focused solely on the nuclear issue. The Americans did not raise any other topics. The negotiations were conducted indirectly through the Sultanate of Oman, and we agreed to discuss only the nuclear issue, a point that was respected in yesterday's talks. As for zero enrichment, that is outside the scope of the negotiations for us. Enrichment is an undeniable right for us, and it must continue. Even through bombing us, they could not destroy it because technology cannot be destroyed by bombing. We are prepared to reach an agreement that assures them that enrichment in Iran will be peaceful. We are ready for that. When I told you it was a good start, I meant that the negotiations can continue in this manner and approach. Regarding the other issue you raised concerning missiles, this is a purely defensive matter for us. It is not negotiable, neither now nor in the future, because regional issues pertain to the region and are not related to countries outside of it. These are internal matters concerning the Iranian people, and no foreign party can interfere in our internal affairs, as we have made clear many times. The possibility of war is always present, and we are prepared for it. This preparedness is aimed at finding solutions that avoid war. I told the American negotiators yesterday, you have two options with us, war and diplomacy. Our option is diplomacy, but we are even more prepared for both than before, and we hope America will choose diplomacy. If America launches an attack against us, we do not have the capability to attack its territory, so we will attack the American bases in the region. This will draw the entire region into war. We are not attacking neighboring countries, but rather the American bases. There is a significant difference between the two.
The discussions in Oman are indirect, conducted through intermediaries, but they mark the first substantive contact between the two sides since last June's conflict. Reports indicate that the head of US Central Command, Admiral Brad Cooper, was in Muscat at the same time the negotiations were taking place. His presence coincided with the USS Abraham Lincoln Carrier Strike Group operating off Iran in the Arabian Sea, underscoring the military backdrop to the talks. Soon after, U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff toured the USS Lincoln alongside Jared Kushner, in a visit clearly designed to send a visual message. Witkoff declared that the carrier group is upholding President Trump's message of peace through strength, framing the deployment as deterrence rather than escalation. Donald Trump has publicly described the Oman talks as very good, and has promised that further rounds of negotiations will follow next week. At the same time, the president has signed new tariff orders aimed at countries that continue extensive trade with Iran, tightening economic pressure from another angle. Washington has also rolled out fresh shipping sanctions designed to squeeze Iran's vital oil exports, showing that sanctions and warships remain the backdrop to any deal.